네드 컴퍼니에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
Appetite for destruction. Use the key and go to the security floor. Plug the USB stick into the safe there. It already seemed this way to me in Canvas, but don't you have too much unnecessary security? Security is a top priority for the NED company. It is true that it can make the day-to-day work pretty annoying. People say they have a lot to hide. After the next mission, quick now, get inside the NED company. Wait, Roper, can you wait for a moment? What is it, job? We actually only wanted to remove the encryption on the USB stick, but suddenly this has turned into a mission to eliminate the fighting battalion. Do we get to decide for ourselves where we're going now? That's right, doesn't the Star Force League need a report too? A throughout report is important, I understand you. Phew, it's not so easy taking off my battle face. You wear yourself out too much, you ought to take things a bit slower. That's what I said. But there's something I don't really like. Please take care of it. What is it? Hasn't everything gone to plan so far? Of course, we had so much fun. It seems so. Just like back then, I don't see any exhaustion at all. If our Lily doesn't sense any mental exhaustion, then the physical exhaustion increases without her noticing it. We have to check if her exhaustion is increasing without her knowing. Please don't keep saying things like our Lily all the time, otherwise I'll be sick. Don't you like our Lily? Say, what do you think of our dearest Lily? Wow, what is that supposed to be about? Are you making fun of me? The rules say I can only call you Novice during the operations, but that's boring. As long as we're not on a mission, your codename is Dearest Lily. Understood? What kind of logic is that? I won't allow it. I definitely can't allow that. Isn't it pretty, Dearest Lily? I'll officially register your codename in the SFL register. You're all mad. Sorry, but can I get back to the point now? Then go ahead and speak, Yopa. Who are Dearest Lily brought along? Stop saying that all the time. Something suspicious about the NED company caught my attention after the meeting with Roper. Something suspicious? Yes, the NED company was occupied by the 5-stream battalion ambush, but there's hardly any destruction within the structure or damage to devices. Also, what we noticed about the 5-stream battalion was unusual too, especially the fact that they had a security key which allowed them to activate critical facilities. Yes, that's right. Apparently this building was captured by the Bashai ages ago, but this place doesn't really give me that impression. There are no signs of resistance or any injured. This place is unlike any other battleground. I noticed that too when you told me about it. Did the 5-stream battalion maybe know too much about everything? As if they merely leased the building. Exactly, yes. If the building really was captured by the 5-stream battalion shock troop, there's no way Henrik would be safe there. Exactly, but Roper made it sound like they're in the interior. He's not idiot and has to know. Then that really means that the NED company, I can't believe he could really collaborate with the 5-stream battalion. Oh, do you suspect your friend of lying to us? It's more a doubt than a suspicion. It could also be that Roper from the NED company is being used. But I can't say anything with certainty for now. We don't have any proof, but we can say with certainty that those swines are highly suspicious. But like Roper already said, they have nothing to gain by collaborating with the 5-stream battalion. And being honest, I don't want to confirm that Roper has betrayed us. Whatever, the result we ended up with is shocking. The NED company or Henrik are working with the 5-stream battalion. Sukarak's location was really strange. If the Bashahids form out of the NED company building while the Star Force League was busy with Sukarak. All the people in the city limits were ambushed and overwhelmed. I don't want to think about it, but we can't exclude that possibility. Going there alone with your feelings of vengeance was the right decision. Then there has to be a reason why they're protecting Henrik and they're encrypting the USB. There's Lily, I'm sorry, but we have to hurry with decrypting the USB stick. Do you really have to call me that? Now is not the time for dealing with something so private. The USB stick might uncover the secret of our current situation. That's the only thing that interests me right now. Wait, if they're working together, going to the NED company now could be a trap. I know, so what are you going to do now? Are you not going to go? If you don't go, will Henry come out of his own accord? And will the encryption of the USB stick just disappear? It's not going to happen. We won't make any progress here twiddling our thumbs. They destroy the evidence of their collaboration whenever they can. Just listen to me first. The NED company contains a leading member of the Fighting Battalion. A leading member, really. Yes, our scanners identified a Bushai within a powerful Destera force. If you assume that the Fighting Battalion is a shock troop in the NED company building, then it's definitely Naomi who's waiting for us. The woman. After all, it's just Bushai like the ones we already fought before. If she can be fought just like those others, I'll be done with her in no time. You shouldn't be too optimistic. What? She's stronger than that swine. Naomin isn't strong, but she's a pretty annoying opponent. She's the leader of the shock troop. That means she hides in the darkness and attacks out of nowhere. That's why it's even more dangerous, because the building has so many holes to hide in. So an attack from behind, that sounds pretty annoying. They only deployed one leading member for occupying the NED building. That's so suspicious. It's really dangerous. Lily, maybe you should step back this time. No, in that case we definitely need to go inside. This enemy doesn't show itself often. We have to seize the opportunity and destroy them all. Although I don't know why this company of rich pigs and muscle-brained dumperheads has formed. The sooner we find out the truth, the better our initial position will be. It's definitely better you two go. Novice, they have enough reason to ally with the Bushai, right? Is my opinion going to be completely ignored then? Now I'm hungry for some reason. Why do I have to struggle with a guy like that? Or there's Lily, go find Maverick. He's already fought against Naomin. I'm sure he will be able to give you helpful tips. I'm begging you, please stop calling me that. Now is not the time for dealing with something so private. Let's go. I'm prepared to step back this time, but just you wait. See you next time. Dearest Lily, that's a title I really missed. I passed on the shame I got from the commander in exactly the same way. But is that okay? Not even his oldest student, Shade, received that title. Oh well. Now it's not that great either. She only got that name because she didn't like him. Maybe it's a really good method of loosening up this kid's serious nature a little. We should relive the good old times and call you Dear Lava again too. I hate that title with all my heart, so stop it before something bad happens. Aye, since when is the relationship between teacher and student so grim? Oh, it's that guy. It's been a while, young SoulWorker. You seem much more relaxed now and not so angry. I haven't changed much since. Do not judge me so lightly. You may not feel it yourself, but the soul force wavelength changes depending on your mood, especially with such young people as you. Only one can see a change with every emotion. It's as if you can read my feelings. I don't like it one bit. It is totally normal for soul workers to sense that. I don't do it on purpose, so don't be too upset. Tell me, why are you here? I heard that you fought against a Bushai called Naomin. I want to learn something about her. Naomin? Why her all of a sudden? I believe that Naomin has taken over the NED company headquarters, and I think that our fight is not far off. I came because I thought that you know most about Naomin since you fought her, Maverick. Alright, I don't know why she's showing herself. Normally you don't even see her shadow. I recall fighting Naomin a year ago. I can still remember that I was careless because the Bushai looked so weak. But she was incredibly strong. It was a tough fight. She was aggressive, powerful, and a skilled combatant. If you consider her just one of the Bushai, you soon be dealing with her sickle and lose your head. Oh, she uses a mist sight. You were also SoulWorker who uses a mist sight. A mist sight doesn't have as high a combat efficiency as a spear or sword, but the feeling when you fell an enemy from behind can be compared with any other weapon. She knows how much fun that is. Even though I've never seen her, I'm sure of it. I'm sure you're nothing to sneer at either. When you're very familiar with your enemy's weapon, then you can estimate small details during combat, like the direction of attack or the range. Of course, it's the same for the enemy. My combat technique is completely different, so I can't give you any tips. I rather focus on the enemy's behavior. In principle, Naomi doesn't reveal anything. She uses her enemy's distractedness to attack. So Naomi showing herself is curious. What is curious? The fact that Naomi is showing herself. Shouldn't we just build a trap and wait? Or that would probably be even more curious. Naomi specializes in surprise attacks in the dark. If they're thinking of setting a trap for us, then Naomi will hide, another Bushai will lure us in, right? Well, when I think about it, If Naomin weren't there, I would have gone in without suspecting anything and run headlessly into an ambush. Well, maybe she was just bored. The NED company headquarters are in the enemy camp. I don't have the feeling that they developed a mortally dangerous plan in which she shows herself on purpose. Them can just barge in there, knock her down and ask questions. That's a strange conclusion. Assuming you can defeat Naomin, do you think she'll obediently tell you everything after you dealt with her? Don't worry, I'm not completely brainless. Then what can you do? I have one more question. Do the Bashai feel pain when you injure them? What sort of question is that? Yes, of course. Then it's alright, it isn't difficult. I'll grab her and torture her. You're scary. I'll show her there are things worse than death. I don't care what you do, the main thing is that you beat Naomin. We'll talk more once you've done that. Received crit damage has a 50% probability of healing your HP, 100. Damage reduction basic 1%. Got a blue one. On crit you have a 3% probability of receiving 3% power through 3 seconds. Attack fire. Partial damage plus 1%. A hit has a 5% probability of increasing your super armor break for 5 seconds by 10%. Got this. Minus outfit. Who can I make that? Sanctum. Hard kernel softcore. Akashic key. No idea what that is. I got 4 of these Akasha transmitters. So let's try and use them a little bit. See what I get. Okay. I got this one. But this is hidden. This is a new one. It's hidden too, meaning it's a little bit better. When equipped, 50% stamina every 5 seconds. This is the new one too. On suffering damage, there's a 3% probability that you gain 25% attack damage for 5 seconds, 20 second cooldown. On suffering damage, there's a 7% probability that you gain plus 15% SF. Wow, a lot of good items. Okay, let's go with this one for now. I'm sure that these are great. Look at that blueprint. Miner something. Minus outfit. Oh, this is one I can make. 25,000. Let's make them. Wow. I mean, I think this is okay. I never noticed her arm. She has something like a tattoo. So I'm facing second boss now on MANIC. Oh, also I got a new attack here. Oh, I missed it there. Oh my god. Oh shit, no. Really careful. think this attack is cool. Oh, that's not a lot. Tornado again. Typhoon. Oh. Oh, I got her. Nice. Yeah. Turn up shoulder guards. Cool. I'm trying to face Venin on MANIC. Damn it. I missed my big attack, unfortunately. Or I mean my throw. What hurt me? 8,000 there. I don't understand that. Some random damage. Maybe she hit me. Whoa. Yeah, she probably hit me. No, no, no. I missed her. Damn it. Getting more and more hard. I think I mixed up with that. Get it though? Yes, I got it. Oh, nice. I got nothing here. But it's fine anyway. I'm really close to wait, I got an item, acid bath. Level 30. Wow, that's really nice. So I have leveled up level 30. I got this site that I can use. Wow, I think I got 241,000 money. Hopefully I can use this for this. Or get level 30 bonus. What I get here. But I can use my shoulders now. that I got from, I think it was the second MANIC boss. Some feed too. I wanna get an amulet. What's this? Level 209. Attack, speed and experience. Let's use it because mine is pretty old. I got a lot of skills I can use. Don't know what I would want to do. I want to upgrade Carnage. 2 points. I got 4 now. Oh, I like Typhoon a lot. I thought it was super cool. I can make the death throw go into a whirlwind. I'm not sure if I want that. Maybe I can do that. So now when I throw it, it turns into a whirlwind. I want this also. Passive crit damage plus 800 instead of 500. That seems super nice. 52,000. But I got a lot of stuff. Let's hope it. So I think up to 4 it's always success, I think. I'm not sure. I wonder how much damage will come. Because I can make it 2 more times. Maybe 4 more times. Did I make it? No, fail. Oh no. I was so close to making it. Okay. Now I can upgrade it 1 more time. See if it works out. Am I gonna do that? Let's hope it works out.
이봐 거기 강화 한번 하고 가지.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! It worked. Nice. Oh, look at this damage. 1500. Almost 1600. Boom. So, apparently they want to congratulate people for being a beta tester like myself. So I got a few things for free. Oh. So let's see what I've got. Math, really boring. Persistent. Title, persistent technician. Darling, class cube. Ten potions, 50% HP and SF. XP in the snipe plus 50%. Drop probability 5% for 1 hour. Okay, let's use that one. What's this? Grouting provides 200% Akasha XP in comparison to a standard Soul Akasha skill. Provides no skill. Let's see what I got here. Oh, these are the clothes. These are one that seem everyone run around with. Let's see how they work. Wait. How do I do this? Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't realize I could use them too. Hey, these are pretty cool. Yo. Like this.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Okay, that's really cool. So I got one more thing. Also. One more premium. Is this similar? What's this? Halanko. Hidden Akasha. And suffered critical damage against 500 accuracy for 9 seconds. That can be useful. I get one more here. Is this the same? I think they're the same. Let's use brushes, right? Beta tester, you are not title. Persistent. Technician. Active. Well, thank you. Okay, so how to do this now? First it's effect. Right. It's a blue one first. Let's use this. Then defense. That's like this one, damage reduction. Looks pretty good. Then effect. I only got one. A hit has a 5% probability of increasing a super armor break for 5 seconds by 10%. Yeah, this looks cool.
Oh yeah.
Can I equip my titles? What did I get? Aggressive. With persistent, did I get that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, so I can have two. What should I have? Persistent, beta tester. Great. I don't like this. Can you take off the titles? Yeah, does not have anyone. Let's go for a last mission. Branding wins.
메인 동력원 확보로 인해 클로이 씨가 직접 브리핑해 주시죠.
아니요. 라우퍼 씨가 하는 편이고.
전속 오퍼레이터시지 않습니까? 저보다는 클로이 씨가 더 우수한 것은 당연합니다.
내부 컴퍼니 건물 내부인 만큼 라우퍼 씨가 더 효율적으로 서포트할 수 있을 것 같아요. 믿고 맡기겠습니다.
아닙니다. 어불성설입니다. 클로이 씨가
아니 라우퍼 씨가 내가 알아서 하겠다.
내가 한다. 내가 해. 신입, 잘 들어. 메인 동력원이 확보돼서 엘리베이터 작동이 가능해졌어. 시큐리티 플로어로 올라간 다음
토네이도?
그곳에서 헨리가 복사해갔다는 데이터를 확보하도록 해. 자, 움직여.
피도를 올리세요. 선물입니다.
Whoa! That's really cool. That must be really useful for MANIC bosses.
뭐가 이렇게 시끄럽나 했더니
Naomin.
변종현 모양이네. 어디 잠깐 얼굴이나 구경하러 가볼까?
Just a mutant has arrived.
저야
What?
한영이죠.
Lily's not a mutant.
어디서 나타날지 알 수 없습니다.
What does she mean? Let's collect this soul sequence. I'm not sure what they do, but
MBRF가 도착했습니다. 지원 사격을 개시할 테니 휘말리지 않도록 주의해 주십시오. 엔게이지.
노란 그렇지만한 공격이군요.
마무리
wait, are this
마치겠습니다.
helicopters? What are all the helicopters doing? No idea. I like this tornado a lot. It's okay. I like the boomerang on bosses.
2차 지원 실시합니다. 엔게이지.
Are they helping us or them? I'm not sure who's they help who them that they are helping.
첫 만남의 선물이야. 또
missile.
옥상으로 올라와 보도록 해. 보상으로 어린의 기술을 보여줄 테니까.
뱃속인 인간이군. 나이를 먹은 게 자랑은 아닐 텐데요. 가르마, 스피스, 성격이 크레드 박스 발견. 외관상의 이상은 없어 보인다. 데이터 백업을 실시해주세요.
이상한데.
확실히 이상하군. 이틀 동안 화장실에 갔더니
Wait, I haven't been on the toilet for 2 days. I just can go to the toilet.
시크릿 키를 지휘자급이 가지고 있을 정도로 시설에 대해 빠삭한 녀석들이 저 중요한 물건을 그대로
The
방치해뒀단 말이야?
feeling when you haven't been to the toilet for 2 days.
배 신호가
아무래도 사견찮은데.
Naomin. Oh, I need some medicine.
진짜 왔네. 이거 큰 상을 주지 않으면 안 되겠어. 뒤에 이건 날파리처럼 앵앵거리길래 박살나봤어.
Oh no. Wait, I got it, so.
넌 어떻게 캐릭터야? 생각보다 훨씬 제법이잖아. 대충 했다간 밑에 깔리는 건 내가 되겠는데?
버섯을 좀 흘리고 다니시지. 다 내 것까진 아줌마가.
오랜만에 이런 기분. 여기서 죽이기엔 아까운가?
덤벼보시죠. 가져보시죠.
My boomerang killer. Nice.
여기까지 해야겠네.
That should do for now.
더
I'll be late for my date otherwise.
늦겠어.
Wait, is she free?
소리를 뺄 셈인가요?
어린애겐 여러 가지 사정이라는 게 있는 법이거든. 그럼 또
See you
만나자.
soon, man.
코드네임 포이즌
I'm
이탈합니다.
fleeing.
빠릅니다. 추적할 수 없어요.
속이 다 시원하군.
예. 어찌됐든 상황은 정리됐으니까요. 헬리콥터 한다면 희생치고는 양호한 편이죠.
아니, 나 똥 싸고 와서 시원한 건데.
I kinda went to the toilet.
꺼지라고요, 진짜.
Alright. Let's head back. So how did she manage to escape?
저에게 용무가 있으십니까?
You're back. Good work. Looks like the USB lock has been removed and it's Naomin. But couldn't catch her, damn. I would never have thought that she would run away like a coward. It was terrific that you were able to make her go away. Thank you for helping the NED company. There's another thing, Roper. All the data disappeared from the USB stick after it was connected to the safe. How is that possible? As soon as the USB stick was connected, a backup was made by the company. So now all that's on the stick is the Amaryllis report. What? You didn't say anything about that? Yeah, no idea. That's perfectly normal for us. I must have forgotten to mention it. Of course, forgot. A likely story. The NED types are also thorough with your security measures, but you didn't bother to tell us about all of that things. And we're supposed to yes accept that? I'm sorry. We'll check the data now and then share it with you. Roper, did you? Quiet job. We got to find out what Henrik did. Find out? You know better than anyone else what Henrik did. Please don't think that we're on his side whatever he did. Depending on what the data on the USB stick say, we have to decide if we're going after him or not. I'm confident that we'll be able to go after Henrik. If we come to the conclusion that Henrik is innocent, you're welcome to suspect me. I'll remember that. I'm looking forward to the excuses you come up with later. If you're still dissatisfied, we'll publish all the contents after analysis. I have to follow the company's procedures and regulations. There's nothing for it. But we certainly don't want to cover up Henrik crimes. Let's go back, Lily. Now that they have the USB stick, there's no point in fighting anymore. I know that. I'll see you later. So you ripped us off. What a douchebag. Well done. It's a shame it came to this. That was unexpected. I swore I wouldn't kill anyone. Lately, I've had to break my promises because of Henrik and a few other things. But now we can only hope Roper will give us the data from the USB stick. I wonder how this is going to play out. Whatever, Henrik wasn't there and critical data is being back in the possession of the NED company. We have to put all our trust in Roper. Roper has never lied to me. He also hasn't tried to deceive me. Everyone has at least one secret. The fact we didn't uncover any secrets yet probably just mean they are very well hidden. I get it. Maybe it's just as you said, Lily. I'm sorry, I need time to think. Until next time, chin up. SoulWorker and Job, you guys don't look too happy. Having doubts about Roper is up to. It's quite normal for people to betray each other, but it's hard to accept it. That almost sounds a little sad. I firmly believe that Roper would never ever betray Job. Job and Roper are such close friends that even you would never doubt it, Lily. You really think so? As a former member of the SFL, I had a very low opinion of the NED company, but I make an exception for Roper. There are usually 1 or 2 treasures in every rubbish ship. Job and Roper really are best mates. It's like they're destined to be together. They're like family to each other. Major Torres said if one of them was a woman, they had a kid ages ago and would be living together happily. Well, they might still be gay. So don't worry, Roper will help you, Lily, if only for Job's sake. It's true that Roper's actions are suspicious, but that's all down to the company. Mindless optimism sometimes isn't a good thing, but you're too pessimistic, Lily. Don't be like that. Go and see Sora over there. I'm sure you'll change your mind when you hear what Sora has to say about that pair, Lily. Oh well, in that case, I hear what she has to say. Ah, welcome. Can you wait a moment? I'm writing a list of medication. Let's see, 30 crates of first aid kits, 2 crates of Soul Force injections, healing jelly, 5 crates, 1 crate's empty. Calm yourself first. Yes, yeah, it can't be gone. Oh yeah, I sent it to Lisby. Alright, then I'm done with the list. What can I do for you? I came to learn about Roper and Job. So Job and Roper. Nobody besides me was friends with the 2 of them, so I know them better than anyone else. Oh well, now ask me whatever you want. You must be proud of being a friend, aren't you? I'm investigating their past. At any rate, one worked for the NED company and the other for the Stellar Force League. Investigating. Alright, I didn't come here out of jealousy. It's rather pathetic that it's the only thing I can be proud of. Unfortunately, I'm also rather sorry to awaken unnecessary pride. No, it's alright, it's all my fault. But if you aren't interested in the 2 of them, why this investigation? It's difficult to say exactly. I came to learn something about their past. Their past, yes, I can tell you something. Nobody knows more about their past than I do. Well, I met Job first. We both came from the same military school. Up to then we only said hello, but our relationship changed when Roper came to Grey City to take care of a couple of personal matters. Job and I encountered Roper while on patrol duty. That's where it started. I don't know who was first, but they ran towards each other and embraced. I've never seen Job cry like a child. After that, the 2 became the main characters in my imaginary romance. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
That's how we finally became friends and built trust with one another. Later, I heard that they hadn't been seeing each other for 5 years. After Roper applied to the NED company, he was incredibly busy. Before they went their separate ways, they traveled Cloudring together trying to survive. Their home was razed to the ground by the Soul Reds, and they lost their families. They've been through a lot just to survive. They fought with weapons as mercenaries and with brooms as cleaners. Back then everyone did what they had to be done without complaint. Often they just wanted to give up, but then they comforted each other and built themselves back up. When they met 5 years later, they fell into each other's arms and wept like children. I don't understand why they didn't work together if they missed each other so much. They could leave the different company ideologies behind if they could get over their pig-headedness. Like dogs and cats can become friends even if they don't wag their tails. Yes, that's true, but the problem was distrust among the people around them. Personal relationship between employees of 2 companies, which by all appearances cooperated, but in reality had negative attitudes towards each other. Both of them had been accused of being spies, but they were found not guilty every time it came out of business just fine. For some that certainly would have been enough to end the relationship, but that wasn't the case for those 2. In fact, the friendship was better than ever. People began to accept them. We don't need to suspect those 2, at least so they thought. I have to know more. All I ever hear is you gushing about each other. Anyway, thanks for telling me. I don't know what you're trying to do, but I hope I can help. Come back at any time, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Let's talk to Roper.
네드 컴퍼니의 수행비서 라우펑.
There you are, I've been waiting for you. Oh, you speak to me first, although I thought you would flee. Can I hope for a pleasant answer? Of course, probably. No, you definitely like this answer, Lily. So we come to a decision. I've analyzed the data on the USB stick. As you already guessed, it contains more than just info on the code name Amaryllis. Here's info about codename Amaryllis, finances, how the experiment went, number of simulations, everything. It also says that a person called Henrik was responsible for the project. His digital signatures showed up. That means it was definitely Henrik who was in charge of the experiment that was deliberately carried out on humans. I thought you'd dispute everything, but I like that answer. Yes, it's obviously proof. There's no way you can wriggle out of this now. That's why the NED company has issued an arrest warrant on Henrik. The punishment for Henrik's arbitrary transformation and use of materials without informing the company is terribly high. He overstepped his authority and used NED company funds to carry out inhuman experiments. No matter what sins he committed, he'll be punished for them. The NED company has decided to actively cooperate with SFL to capture Henrik. Thank you for helping to uncover such a massive problem at the NED company. The company would also like to thank the Star Force League for all its effort and hard work. Roper. I hope everything said so far is the truth. Of course, we'll do all we can to capture Henrik, just to prove that the SFL were separated ourselves from Henrik. So you want to completely cut Henrik off? That's a good decision. I'm pleased with this answer we're waiting for so long. No, you must apologize for not being able to clarify this suspicion earlier. But it's not over yet. How do you explain the presence of the 5th Battalion in your headquarters? We're just victims too. Is that answer not good enough for you? It's so suspicious that the SFL received no reports about this. We would have made ourselves immediately look suspicious if we reported that our headquarters has been occupied. We just don't want to attract any attention. It may be true, but you never want to attract attention. Your complacent judgment almost led to the ambush of Grey City from behind, and I won't satisfy anyone with that answer on my return either. And of course, I still mistrust you. Then I hope this here will change your mind. It's about Operation Wolfcry. The NED company decided to officially support the Star Force League. Operation Wolfcry? What kind of operation is that? Is it something major? I'll tell you more about this operation later, Lily. But tell me, support for Operation Wolfcry, really? Isn't that the least we can do to clear up the misunderstandings for the NED company has allied with the Bashai? Yes, of course. Everyone will be happy because they can finally begin a counterattack against the Bashai. Good, then I'll bring it to restore Force League. So Operation Wolfcry. I have no idea what that is.
그러니까 용건만 말해.